Hello, my name is Jess and welcome to the Storyteller Fox. Come along and listen to read aloud books, be it for bedtime, story time, or simply to read along. Hello and welcome to the Storyteller channel. Max at Night by Edward. Max at Night by Edward. This is Max. It's way past Max's bedtime. Max is very sleepy. Max has drunk his milk. Max has brushed his teeth. Max has cleaned behind his ears. Now Max is going to say good night. Good night, fish, says Max. Good night, box, says Max. Good night, spider, says Max. Good night, moon, says Max. But the moon is nowhere to be seen. Moon, moon, where are you, moon, says Max. Maybe I'll see moon from outside. Max steps out in the starlit night. Good night, night, says Max. Have you seen moon? But the night is dark and quiet. Maybe I'll see moon if I get a little higher, thinks Max. Max tiptoes carefully up onto the sleeping dog. Good night, dog, whispers Max. Have you seen moon? But the sleeping dog is sleeping. Maybe I'll see moon if I get a little higher, thinks Max. Max climbs up a tall tree and creeps out along a branch. Good night, tree, says Max. Do you know where I can find moon? But the tall tree only rustles in the breeze. Max climbs even higher, up amongst the rooftops. Good night, rooftops, says Max. Have you seen moon? But the rooftops are silent. Maybe if I get much higher, thinks Max. Maybe from the tallest building. Max climbs up and up and up. Good night, tallest building, says Max. Can you see moon? But the tallest building says nothing. Oh moon, where are you, moon, says Max. Max is very tired, but he climbs up even higher to the highest of the high hills, where the wind blows cold and strong. Good night, hill, says Max. Please tell me, have you seen moon? But the highest of the high hills just whistles in the wind. Max had had enough. Moon, where are you? Up on the highest of the high hills, the wind hears Max and blows and blows and blows the clouds away. And then, full and brilliant in the night sky, moon. Good night, Max, whispers moon, and thank you very much for coming. Good night, moon, yawns Max. It's been a long night. Now I can go to bed. Max calls moon across the night sky. Did you know that I can hear you when you say good night at home? Oh, says Max, now you tell me. Well, thank you. That's very good to know. Max is tired and happy. He walks back along the rooftops and clambers down the tall tree. Max creeps carefully over the sleeping dog and very sleepy, he climbs the stairs to bed. Sleep tight, Max, says Moon. But Max doesn't hear. Max is snoring, fast asleep. The end. For more videos, please like and subscribe at the Storyteller channel. See you later. Bye. Hello and welcome to the Storyteller channel. In today's story time, I will be reading you a book by Britta Teckentrup called Mole Star. Mole Star by Britta Teckentrup. Mole lived deep under the ground. He loved his cozy home of burrows, dens and tunnels, but sometimes he felt a little lonely in the dark. Every night, Mole popped his head out of his molehill to say hello to the stars. He sat on his favorite rock, gazing at the beautiful twinkling lights in the sky. One night, as Mole sat on his rock, he saw a dazzling shooting star and quickly closed his eyes to make a wish. "I wish I could own all the stars in the world," he whispered. When Mole opened his eyes, he couldn't believe what he saw. There were ladders all around him, leading up into the sky. Mole didn't think twice. He scurried up and down the ladders, collecting the stars one by one and carrying them home. That night, his burrow was full of shimmering starlight. Mole loved his bright new home so much he wanted to stay there forever. But as the days went by, he started to miss his favorite rock. So one evening, he propped his head out of his molehill and saw nothing. The sky was dark. Deer stood in the clearing with tears in her eyes. "Where are all the stars?" she said. Field Mouse shook his head sadly. "My children love to stargaze while I sing their bedtime lullaby. They will be so sad." "The stars help me find my way," said Fox. "Where can they be?" sighed Bear. "I have flown far and high," said Owl. "The stars are gone." Mole felt terrible. He didn't know the other animals loved the stars as much as he did. He scurried into the trees, hiding himself away. Mole walked deeper and deeper into the forest. What had he done? Then Mole saw something glinting through the trees. A star lay in a puddle. Its light faded and dull. Could it be his special shooting star? Mole bent close. "Oh, how I wish I had never taken the stars," he whispered. The star began to twinkle. And ladders appeared. Mole didn't think twice. He rushed back to the clearing, the star lighting his way. "I'm sorry," he cried. "I took the stars. I wanted them for myself, but now I know the stars belong to everyone. I am going to put them back." "I will help you," said Deer. We will help too, said Field Mouse, Bear, Fox, and Owl. The animals worked all through the night. One by one, they put each star back to where they belong. Last of all, Mole placed his special star above his favorite rock. From that night on, it shone brighter than ever, and all the animals in the forest could share the wondrous light of the twinkling night sky. I hope you've enjoyed the story. For more exciting stories, please remember to like and subscribe at the Storyteller channel. Bye for now. Hello and welcome to the Storyteller channel. In today's story time, I will be reading you a book by P. Crumble and Simon Williams called Oh Dear, What Can the Matter Be? Oh Dear, What Can the Matter Be? By P. Crumble and illustrated by Simon Williams. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 10 old ducks stuck in a lavatory. They were there from Sunday to Saturday. Nobody knew they were there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 9 mean bulls snorting quite angrily, peeking through a fence that was rickety. Nobody knew they were there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 8 plump chooks feeling quite motherly, knitting socks and drinking cups of tea. Nobody knew they were there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 7 blind mice learning to water ski, having fun. They giggled and laughed with glee. Nobody knew they were there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 6 bulldogs scratching and biting fleas, chasing tails and speeding round rapidly. Nobody knew they were there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 5 loud roosters crowing so proudly. Cock-a-doodle-doo, a lovely dawn melody. Everybody knew they were there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 5 black cats climbing the willow tree up so high. The branches are wobbly. Nobody knew they were there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 3 tall stalks stuck in the chimney. They had just made their delivery. Nobody knew they were there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 2 fun flies skating on jelly, jumping high and twirling quite merrily. Nobody knew they were there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 1 big elephant squashed in a limousine. He was on his way to a party. Everyone knew he was there. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed the story. For more exciting stories, please remember to like and subscribe at the Storyteller channel. Bye for now. Hello and welcome to the Storyteller channel. In today's story time, I will be reading you a book from one of Dr. Seuss's collection called Oh, the Places You Go. I hope you enjoy the story. Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. And you are the guy who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look 'em over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsie as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along, you'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up, you'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're darked. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite. Or go around back and sneak in from behind. Simply it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start in to race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weedish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless space, the waiting place. For people just waiting, waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting, perhaps, for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a batter break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flap flipping, once more you ride high, ready for anything under the sky, ready because you're that kind of a guy. Oh, the places you go! There is fun to be done, there are points to be scored, there are games to be won, and the magical things you can do with that ball. You will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame! You'll be famous as famous can be, while the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win, 'cause you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone will be something, you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and you that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go through the weather be foul, on you will go through the enemy's prowl, on you will go through the hack and crawls howl, onwards up many a frightening creek, though your arms may be sore and your sneakers may leak. On you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So be your name Boxbum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Ali Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed the story. For more exciting stories, please remember to like and subscribe at the Storyteller channel. Bye for now. The end. And that's the end of our story time. For more bedtime stories, you can check on our YouTube playlist or listen to more Storytime compilations at the Storyteller Fox. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.